Okay, so stage one, passed through American Customs. I'm waiting for the first flight to go to Seattle. And that's probably about an hour away. It's a very busy airport, and so far so good. So thank all you loyal fans for paying attention.
So, we are past the international gate, I guess, of the airport. This is the many people that have shown up for a very early set of flights on a Sunday. I'm a little bit mind-boggled by it. So yesterday, I finished off my CMA classes, and I'm very quickly going to forget everything that I learned. This could actually be pretty great. This over here is the gate that I'm waiting for, probably about an hour out from that. It's a very kind gentleman that actually tried to duck into the video. And last, the installation of my next boring update.
So this right here is basically my plans. I have booked 3 rooms and Holiday Inn. Beyond that, it's pretty much whatever I find in this book. So I see an image of a very exciting series of fruit that I'm looking forward to trying, and get to hang out with this person. Maybe I got to go over and see some of those wood carvings over there.
So, arrived in SeaTac. Took probably about 2 hours. Slept for most of the flight. It's one of these planes that has the propellers instead of the jets, so it wasn't as dramatic as I was hoping it was going to be. Not a lot going on at this airport. It seemed like it'd be a lot busier compared to what was going on in Edmonton. So I strolled around a little bit, sort of immersed myself in various fast food chains that I'm not used to seeing. There's a train here, a train that goes between the terminals, which is kind of cool. I have about 4.5 hours left before I'm supposed to board this plane. It's a long boarding time too. So basically what I've been doing is trying to drink as much water as I can, because I think that's going to be important for this plane. And not a whole hell of a lot else. There's a lot of exits here that I'm not allowed to go through. Apparently I go back through security, and I really want to go through them. It still looks like there's cool stuff over there. So I'm actually considering doing some homework. That's how badass I am. Yeah, I think that's it. Talk to you all later.
So still wandering around, mostly just exploring the airport a little bit more. It's a lot of in long, empty corridors. I'm sort of amused to go and see that there's this one restaurant over here that's essentially just like a brewery, and then immediately across from it is like the children's nursery. That's sort of like a beginning and end of this journey. There seems to be a lot of chains down here that are equally as boring as the ones that I saw in the other direction. There's one of those exits that I was talking about that I'm not actually allowed to go down. So, I was here long enough that the flight actually wasn't here before. But there we go. Tokyo and Delta, and grabbing some connection to Vietnam. 12:50. So, yeah, just about there. I have to make small talk with myself for another 4 hours. That's pretty exciting. So over here they had this microbrewery thing going on. I thought that was kind of interesting. Man, I'm really seem to be big on sculptures here. So here it is, the long set after gate S1. This is where my plane's going to be leaving in a couple hours still. Pretty much just walking for 10 minutes and then reporting more things. Kind of a little bit on the board side here. So yeah, gate S1. It indicates the right time, but it sort of indicates right now that it's going to Shanghai. Not to say that I want to go to Shanghai, it's just not where the ticket is indicated, so I think it might be kind of a liar, this sign. So out there, I don't know if you can see that because of the glare, that would be the jet. It's a pretty nice jet. Nice jet I've probably ever been on. A lot of comfort room and all that. And then over here you see a bunch of travelers doing essentially what I want to do, which is sleep. Maybe I gotta snuggle up with that guy later.
Alright, so in the final leg of this journey, it was the 10-hour flight from Seattle to Japan. Very, very long flight. Nice flight, though. And I've been wandering around this Japanese airport, and I was kind of expecting it to be a little bit more like the future, and I'm finding it just to be like a regular airport, so I'm actually a little disappointed. I was expecting some sort of high-tech toilet that I did not receive. I wanted a high-tech toilet, and there was no high-tech toilet. Beyond that, it's just sort of a matter of getting on to the next leg of the flight, another 5 hours to Bangkok, and I'll arrive there at 11:30 at night Bangkok time. And it's now midnight originally when I left, or something ridiculous like that. Now it's going to be way later than that now. Anyways, so, next installment from Bangkok.
Alright, look everybody, it's legit now. I'm in Thailand.